That is unwanted material. Some individuals express, could not God generate an existence that would fulfill every person? There's this one mathematician who later converted to Islam, and he says that he used to ask about this a lot when he was a kid. Even when praying to the Almighty, they say, oh God, you created us in some way and we're living, but we're not really happy, you know. There are some missing parts. There are some mistakes. Nobody is satisfied in anyone's life. So, like, why did you create it like this? If this was the best you could do, meaning if you didn't do anything at all and you couldn't do any better, it's like saying you shouldn't have messed things up like this. In that childlike way, his father was beating his mother, the house was restless, the father was an alcoholic. So in such a troubled environment, this is the child's conversation with his father and Allah. And I am a child who is constantly filled with bitterness towards his mother because of this missing aspect. Well, that statement really hit me hard, you know. Oh my God, I mean, if you couldn't do the best, then you shouldn't have done this half-assed one either, you know. My opinion is, at least you should know this, but then he says, with his expression after becoming a Muslim, that in the flow of life, willpower is an event we call, and in this process, where this willpower is experienced, the servant's state of good and evil matches exactly with the meaning of the current situation in this process. This isn't a place where we were made for an ideal result, but those who believe life itself is an ideal result. In other words, because they see the afterlife as unimportant, the event is only limited to here. When things don't go well here, they turn around and say, oh Lord, why did you create a place that isn't good? God did not create this place as an ideal reward environment. If we disregard what this place is, how it is, and the process, we cannot fully explain our dissatisfaction here in a comprehensive manner. And then we try to blame this dissatisfaction on the Almighty as if it's a crime. God didn't promise us satisfaction here. Allah, the Almighty and Majestic, said He has opened a realm of will where we will exercise our will towards Him. And He says in this realm of will, He will ensure that those who behave well and beautifully will have a good and beautiful experience. However, this is not the optimal location He assured He could accomplish. He is demeaning it. This place, I always say, is similar to hitting walls at every turn. It is like a never-ending maze of limitations. You know what I mean? If there was a tastiest one, if it was the best dessert, and when you eat one, you feel a sense of satisfaction, it's like a barrier. If you push it too hard, it can lead to boredom, even vomiting. Even your favorite thing is restricted in some way. If we don't read life with its basic codes, if we chase after satisfaction here, then it means we have thrown ourselves into an unrealizable dream. Most of the time, the devil assures us that a substantial income will provide it. Most of the time, we mistakenly believe that a good opportunity, a permanent and sustainable income, a good position, a successful career, or a good reputation are the actual results of worldly things. But even the best of us turn around and see the areas they are dissatisfied with, which we have never known. That's why it is a very well-known saying, if I am not mistaken, it belongs to Hassan about Basri. He says, do not envy the state of a person to whom Almighty God has given something. You never know, Allah may have given you many things that He took from him. Well, God has taken many good things from him. You're only looking at what you see. You can't know the other side. Maybe the guy can't see his needs. Maybe he's got such a problem in his life that you wouldn't even know from the outside. He might be so restless that he would say, if I didn't have this problem, I wouldn't even care about my possessions and wealth. We need to know from the beginning that the process is progressing like this, that this place is not a land of satisfaction, and that the Almighty did not say that I have created the best I can do here and that I have created an ideal environment for you here.